After the Black Plague in mid-1300 wiped out one-third of entire population on Earth, human population started to peak. The growing number was due to advance in medication. For instance, many vaccines were discovered, including smallpox vaccine by British surgeon Edward Jenner, and vaccines for rabies by French chemist Louis Pasteur. Food supply also increased as Justus von Liebig invented infant formula, and Fritz Haber discovered nitrogen fertilizer that allowed farmers to grow crops faster. In 1798, Thomas Malthus said in his book An Essay on the Principle of Population that uncontrolled population will bring doom to human beings. His idea was that food supply is finite and it grows in linear fashion, while the population grows exponentially. If such growth pattern continues, it is inevitable that population growth will exceed the existing amount of food supply, leading to starvation. Malthus concluded that once human population exceeds its carrying capacity, nature will bring the numbers down in forms of famine, diseases, natural disasters, or warfare. However, many experts say that Malthus's prediction was wrong because technology such as GM crops increased the food supply greatly. Also, the global growth rate is actually showing a stabilizing trend as countries are going through demographic transitions where the population stabilizes as the living standard improves. Even though it may not be true that population growth on Earth will bring doom to human beings, overpopulation is still a grave issue today as it is a driving force behind many environmental problems. One issue is deforestation. Because the growing population means more land is needed for farming, forests are rapidly cut down to produce new farmlands. Agriculture alone is responsible for about 80% of deforestation. Deforestation is detrimental to environment as a forest takes in carbon dioxide and mitigates global warming. Forest is also a home to many animals and plants, so cutting down the forest leads to species loss. Another issue is global warming. As the population increases, the demand for energy source also increases as more people means more demand for oil, gas, coal, and other fuels mined or drilled from below the Earth's surface that, when burned, spew enough carbon dioxide into the atmosphere to trap warm air inside like a greenhouse. In this way, increased demand for energy due to overpopulation fuels global warming. Loss of biodiversity is also a grave issue tied to overpopulation. It is known that humans are causing the greatest extinction rate in history at rates 1,000 to 10,000 times faster than normal. Scientists warn that within a few decades, at least half of all plant and animal species on Earth will be extinct as a result of climate change, habitat loss, pollution, acidifying oceans, invasive species, and overexploitation of natural resources. An example of species in danger would be amphibians. One-third of amphibian species are at risk of extinction due to pollution and climate change that humans caused. One solution to overpopulation is promoting education about family planning to children. It is especially important to provide sufficient education for women as it leads to healthier children and increase in family planning. Another way would be to control human fertility by taxation. Institutions may provide tax benefits to families that only have few children or require more tax to families with more children. It is also important that these measures are taken along with healthy energy use. We should try to decrease our carbon footprint by using renewable power sources like solar power or wind power. Today, the population growth of the world is 1.07% per year, which is an addition of 82 million people per year. The UN reports that at current rate, the world will reach a population of 10 billion by 2100. Although technology and human ingenuity may be able to support this population, such overwhelming number will definitely cause damage to our planet and harm our standard of living if we don't take actions.